Hey guys, and welcome to a general reading for Monday, July 22nd, 2019. This is my channel, Siriana Tarot. So if you like this or it resonates with you, please hit like, share, and subscribe. I hope everybody is getting through this, even this Mercury retrograde. I thought I was, I got a little cocky. And, one of the things that happens is you lose things in the mail. And so I got a little cocky because I ordered two separate, a new set of oracle cards and a tarot deck, and both of them have been lost in the mail. So remember, sometimes you think, well, Mercury retrograde, people are just, talking, nonsense or blah, blah, blah. And then all of a sudden you're like, it just, oh my gosh, there's, this energy is just so funky. Although, life is beautiful, so we can't complain. All right, so this is a general reading for all signs, so please take what resonates and leave what doesn't. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. Okay, the first card out is the King of Pentacles, followed by the Three of Swords in reverse, Seven of Swords in reverse, the Eight of Pentacles in reverse, the Devil card in reverse, the Knight of Cups, upright, Six of Cups, sounds like there's a little bit of romance, and we've got the Hermit. I don't know what type of reading this is yet, you guys, but boom, out comes the Page of Cups, and thank goodness he's in the upright. I really don't like him or the Knight when they're in reverse. But this is Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy, and this is all about, this is a younger person or a younger type of energy. This is somebody who's very romantic. It's a romantic gesture. Maybe somebody is, has sent you a message or text messages, or you guys are starting to communicate, but they're offering you this cup, and in this cup, it's a love offering. All right, so again, this might not be romance. It could be, it could be a family member. It could be a friend as well. Although I'm getting here that there is a bit of romance here in this sort of section of our reading. So let's check it out. The King of Pentacles, that is Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn energy. And this is one of my favorite kings. Although I do have Virgo rising, so I might be a little bit partial to Virgo energy. But to this earth energy. But the King of Pentacles is somebody who's very well established. He's an amazing father. He's married to the Queen of Pentacles, who is Mother Earth. They're very in touch with their children, with the land, with animals, and they're just full of abundance and stability, and just this really great masculine, hardworking energy. I love it. I love it. In the reverse here, we have the Devil, which is this Scorpio, sorry, I can't speak today, Capricorn energy, and this is all about detaching from things that are no longer serving you. So either standing in your power, either being it in your business or in your relationship or in your love life, being abundant and being, that steady Eddie and that stable energy, releasing things that no longer serve you. It could be bad habits. Again, oftentimes it's sex, drugs, rock and roll. But it could also be, all about letting your demons out. We all have these inner demons, and the reason we let them out is to tame them and to move forward. And, this card in reverse is all about doing that. Or that it very well could represent that you do have difficulties doing that, but I'm not seeing that because this card is followed by the Three of Swords. The Three of Swords, we hate to see the Three of Swords because we all think, somebody's cheating on me, somebody's, I'm being deceived, this is heartbreak and this is sorrow. But in the reverse, this is absolutely beautiful because it's you letting go of those grudges. And I'm getting here that whatever grudges, whatever feelings and thoughts that you have about love, that the Page of Cups is sort of conjuring up for us or bringing to our attention. You being stable, you focusing on what's important, you being in touch with yourself and being in touch with Earth, and through work even. I'm just getting that, your focus on work and your drive or on your family. You've really been able to let go of those past grudges. Because they were no longer serving you. It was the Dalai Lama who said, when you have grudges and you hate someone, you are only poisoning yourself. You're not poisoning them. And that's the message I'm getting from this first part of the reading. And this is being clarified by the Knight of Cups, who, again, I said I love the Knight and the Page of Cups when they are in the upright. This is just very romantic. This is somebody who maybe, you know, these are romantic gestures. He's offering you a cup that is definitely more developed than the Page of Cups. It's not just fantasy. This is a real Casanova card. This is just that smooth talker. There's some really good sexual, passionate energy as well with this card. So sort of releasing the past and getting over the past, I get, has really put you in this Prince Charming or Princess Charming mindset. And I think that, you know, I'm getting that you are a very charming person. I get that you're charming and successful. And, you know, that's pretty amazing. I'm getting here, though, that, you know, in the past you may have been cheated on, the Seven of Swords, you know, or you may have been ghosted, but you're letting that go. This is, you know, this is something that was, you know, previously it's next to the Three of Swords in reverse with the Devil in reverse. That no longer serves you. Leave the past in the past. I get that, you know, you may still struggle with some of those issues with being cheated on, and this person may have been a bit of a player, or, you know, or male or female, but I don't really get that energy. I get that you're releasing it, and you're still going to have to work on releasing it, but you are releasing it. All right. And this Six of Cups energy is absolutely beautiful. This is this karmic connection. It's sort of a fated relationship. It could be somebody coming back from your past. It could be somebody from a past life. So you may just feel like you know someone. All right. And, you know, maybe you are really focusing on the past. And I get that there was a very significant relationship for you. I don't think it went where you wanted it to go. And I think you're really struggling with, or you have struggled, and I think you've done a lot of the internal work to let that go and not let it affect you. And I see that the positive, you know, there's a lot of positive results coming out. And, you know, you're no longer just focusing on the past and stuck. You're ready to move forward. Now, I do get, though, in the future, we have the Eight of Pentacles card. The Eight of Pentacles is all about hard work and doing rewarding work that's good. You know, it's not just mindless work. It's not just work for money, but it's also serving the community somehow. And so I'm getting, though, that with this sort of process that you're going through, I get that, you know, you might be financially stable, and I get that you are, you know, you've done the shadow work, which is oftentimes the hardest work to do, to release sort of the pain and sorrow that you associate with romantic relationships. I get that there's still a little bit more work to do. And this card is really actually a beautiful card, because Spirit is telling you, don't be too hard on yourself. This is all a journey, and you have so much beautiful energy to offer. So don't be too hard on yourself, okay? Whether you left a relationship and you're really working out and you're trying to get yourself back in shape and what have you. It could be physically, it could be emotionally, because we do have Pentacles and a lot of Cups here, which really work well together. And boom, out comes my Virgo card. Did I not just talk about Virgo? In the beginning, the Hermit card is all about you shine your light, that light that you have within. You know, maybe you do need some time alone, okay, to continue processing and healing from this situation or this relationship. And you know what? That's fine. You may also need to talk to someone. This could be an actual, you know, healer or leader. You could be listening to, you know, readings online. Listen to more than one reader, and also don't give readers too much power as well, because this card says you also need to do your own internal work. But I get that you are. I get that you're doing your internal work, and just Spirit is saying, just be careful. You know, not just be careful. Don't be too hard on yourself. Treat yourself like you would your best friend. So when you're talking to yourself, or when you're doing this shadow work, and you're moving forward, you've made that decision to move forward and move on and to heal yourself within. Just don't be too hard on yourself. Treat yourself as you would the person you love, or someone you love, or your best friend, because we often are way too hard on ourselves. All right, the first card out is the Princess of Summer. Here we go, the Page of Cups again. Gentle, sensitive, kind, inexperienced. A new relationship or emotional experience, invitations to social events, a compassionate friend you can share your concerns with. Okay, that is exactly the Page of Cups card. Yeah, there's some sort of romance here, or love. I mean, it doesn't necessarily have to be romance, but it's kind of hard for me to ignore. Okay, 10 of Autumn. This is beautiful. This is the 10 of Pentacles card. Take steps to ensure the financial security of your children or other loved ones, making wise investments or planning for retirement, honoring family traditions. Wow, that's beautiful, because that's what one of my favorite readers calls the meat and potato relationship. It's that traditional relationship. It is stability, it's money. I get that maybe that's what you want. And I get that that's what you're kind of working towards. And yet you probably have these romantic sort of traditional ideas, as most of us do, and Spirit is saying, you know what, do that inner work. I get that you've been hurt. But boom, Ace of Summer. This is a blessing. This is beautiful. I feel so giddy. This is the Ace of Cups. So this is a blessing. This is, this infinite, not infinite, but this is an opportunity. And I'm going to repeat myself. This is a blessing. Open your heart to love, the beginning of a new intimate relationship or the rebirth of a current one, the awakening of psychic abilities or spiritual epiphanies. Yeah, so that's absolutely beautiful. Remember too, this may, if this doesn't resonate on the love side, the cups is all about intuition, intuition and psychic abilities. And, the Page of Cups is somebody who is starting out on their, on their path and paying attention to themselves. And we get here that in the completion card, they become the Hermit, and you end up becoming, the best of the best there. So you may start off as sort of this apprentice and just starting to read about your dreams, and maybe you're taking up tarot or what have you. But this is really a beautiful reading, you guys, because this page ends up being the Hermit. This is like the person that historically we've always turned to for, psychic knowledge and, to learn of the ways of asceticism. And, it's just really beautiful. So if this doesn't resonate with you on a love sense, it probably resonates with you in your psychic endeavors. But wow, love it. High Priestess. Boom. Are we not talking about psychic energy? Thank you, Spirit. All right. So the High Priestess is all about trusting your intuition. So whether this is a love reading and it's a new relationship, or it might just be your psychic powers, and maybe you're starting your intuitive business or your life coaching business, or, whatever it is, the journey that you're on, you need to trust your intuition, careful reflection before taking action, insights that come through meditation. I love that. I love when Spirit's like, all right, I'm gonna make this really clear for you. I love it. You guys, this is beautiful. Maybe I'm Cancer, so I love, cups energy and, emotion. I told you I'm a diehard romantic. All right, so here we have the 6. Again, this is coming up again, moving on. So something from the past, okay, was quite painful for you, but you're moving on. And that was really sort of the first part of our reading. Intuition. Boom. This is ridiculous, you guys. The High Priestess showing up again. Spirit wants to be very, very clear. Make sure you get this message. Use your intuition. Moving on. It could be moving up to the next level as well. New beginnings. Boom. Don't get stuck in the past. Release that heartache and that loss. There's so much better out there. I love the 0. They chose that symbol because of the egg and the infinite possibilities out there. So use your intuition, move on. This is beautiful. I feel like I'm gonna cry. This is the Harmony card, you guys. So we have lots of 6s coming up. So 6s might be really important to you, but this is love, you guys. I don't even know how to express this, but we've got the 6 of Cups showing up here. Okay, we were talking about moving on from the past, which I get that you're doing that shadow work, and eventually there's just harmony. This is gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous energy, you guys. So I'm just gonna pull some angel answers for you, as if they're necessary. I don't know, please leave me a comment how this is playing out in your lives, you guys. If I'm getting all, I feel like a teenager in this reading. All right, so in the near future, Very good. All right. So, you know, the work you're doing, the internal work you're doing is going to pay off. There's opportunity. So don't miss your opportunities, guys. Keep your eyes and ears open. You know, you might be at the grocery store. You might, you know, catch the eye of someone, or, you know, maybe you get a flat tire. You know, just there's an opportunity. You need to let go, though. Spirit is definitely saying really important. Let go of that past heartache and loss. It doesn't serve you. It doesn't serve you, and it lowers your vibration. So, like when you do the internal work, you're raising your vibration, your vibrational energy, and that attracts. You know, that law of attraction. You're attracting better, bigger, and better people to you. All right, meditation brings answers. Boom. Do we not talk about the high priestess showing up all the time? So whether this is a real love interest, or whether this is your psychic intuitive journey, wow, there's nothing but blessings here for you. So keep doing what you're doing, you guys, and do that work. Remember, everybody's been through heartache and loss, and some more than others, but we have to deal with that, recognize it in order to move on from it. I mean, it's so easy to say, you know, you can heal, you know, oh, right, deal with all that heartache and move on. It's so much easier said than done. And a lot of times I get asked, or I ask myself, well, how do I do that? You know, how do I do that? And it's, you know, dealing with it, processing, looking at, you know, being objective. Also, your role in the situation. You know, we can't always be victims. Or we're not always victims. We usually, not all of the time, but we often have a role to play. And just, you know, try to figure out how you would avoid making that same mistake, and what you can really learn from that. And don't harbor that negative energy. Again, you want to have a high vibrational, high frequency, you know, vibrate at a high frequency so you can attract that same energy. And Spirit is just saying, you know, look, there's opportunity, and look how happy and beautiful she is. So I want all of you guys to be that happy. I want you to let go that heartache and loss that no longer serves you, and really use your intuition. You've got it. We've all got it. All right, thank you so much. Please leave me a comment below about how this plays out with you, and hit like, share, and subscribe. And I hope you guys have a beautiful day.